It is time to have a serious talk about Nasibatelus hystriveratus, better known to one and all as the Hodag. Welcome to Wisconsinology, a collaboration with 91.1 The Avenue and Wisconsinology.com. During the great Wisconsin timber boom of the late 1800s, Eugene Shepard of Rhinelander, Wisconsin was a land developer, a logger, a surveyor, and a timber cruiser. A timber cruiser is a setup man for lumber companies, one who goes into large tracts of virgin timber and estimates their potential harvest, surveys the topography, and notes available and potential mill sites. Based on this data, he then engages the crews and equipment needed to harvest the timber. In other words, a timber cruiser makes the entire timber world go round. Eugene Shepard was also a practical joker of the first rank. His hoaxes were numerous. One such prank involved his discovery of scented moss deep in the pines along a hidden glen. When word got out, tourists from as far away as Minneapolis and Chicago flocked to the scene, until someone noticed that the smell emanating from the moss resembled a popular lilac-scented perfume that Shepard had been buying by the gallon from a local pharmacy. Of all his pranks and tall tales, and there were so many, the Hodag was Eugene Shepard's enduring masterpiece. As described by Shepard, the Hodag was a distressingly ugly creature with horns like a male stag beetle, stegosaurian spine plates, short, sharp teeth, and a spiked tail. According to Shepard, it was so aware of its own ugliness that it would fall into fits of bitter, lonely weeping. It did not appreciate being laughed at. It was afraid of lemons, and it subsisted on a diet of white bulldogs. Indeed, said Eugene Shepard, the scarcity of Hodags was due to the scarcity of white bulldogs in the Rhinelander area. In 1893, the Hodag was first photographed. In the photo, he is surrounded by his captors, all blackened and charred after being subdued by 2 sticks of dynamite. A second Hodag was captured alive and exhibited by Shepard at the Oneida County Fair in 1896. What was it like to see the Hodag at this fair? We have countless eyewitnesses. After paying a quarter, one of 2 things would happen. Either you would be ushered into a dimly lit room to witness, at some distance and behind bars, a great horned beast scurrying about via behind-the-scene wires and pulleys. If you were lucky, Eugene Shepard himself would tell you to wait outside while he checked on the Hodag's mood. From within the structure housing the Hodag would come sounds of a great struggle. And finally, Eugene Shepard would emerge, his face blackened and bloodied, his clothes ripped to shreds, only to inform you that the Hodag was too surly to be viewed. The Hodag was last seen in 1898, the year that an announced fact-finding visit by the Smithsonian Museum caused Gene Shepard to curtail all of his Hodag activities. Today, the Hodag is everywhere. He is part of the Harry Potter franchise and Wisconsin's own Dungeons & Dragons universe. He was a guest monster on Scooby-Doo. He's the symbol of the city of Rhinelander and, of course, is the high school mascot. If you are from Rhinelander, you are a Hodag. The University of Wisconsin Ultimate Frisbee team is called the Hodags, and there are Hodag plush toys, fantasy war game figures, a major country music festival, all manner of swag, even a cookie cutter. In the crowded field of Wisconsin's monsters, myths, and legends, the Hodag is king. I have been asked on many occasions if the Hodag existed or is based on a creature cited in a real incident. In the spirit of Harry Houdini, who never backed away from claiming Appleton as both his birthplace, it wasn't, and his hometown, it was, I'll say this. Like every mythical beast, haunting, or paranormal incident, the Hodag is very real, if you want it to be.
Wisconsinology on 91.1 The Avenue is presented by Island Music in Neenah and New London. Learn more at myislandmusic.com. Island Music, a supporting partner of The Avenue.